Hi there, and welcome to Lost in the Wild. That there behind me is the forest, and sometimes, in unplanned scenarios such as an injury, you may have to sleep in it. So, here are the top 5 best emergency shelters for when you're in a pickle. Step 1. Find 2 trees spaced about 2 meters apart. Step 2. Grab your emergency kit, which includes a tarp, pegs, and a couple bits of rope. Number 1. The lean-to. Start by tying 2 bits of rope to the edges of your tarp. These will be tied to the trees. You can use a simple knot, such as an overhand knot. I use the bowline here. It's one of my favorite knots, super strong. You'll then take one side, tie it around the tree. This doesn't have to be anything complicated. You can just wrap it around the tree a few times and tuck the rope underneath, or you can use an overhand knot, anything that works for you. For the next side, we'll be doing a knot that's a little bit more complicated, called the trucker's hitch. We'll start by you grabbing a bight in the rope and tying an overhand knot. This will create a small loop. You can then take the other end of your rope and put it through the loop. You can now pull it as tight as you need until the tarp is straight. You'll then put that rope over top and pull the rest of the rope through to tie it off. You can now peg down the other 2 sides of the tarp. And there you have it, the lean-to, the most basic survival shelter. It won't keep you warm, but it'll keep you dry, and that's the most important thing. Shelter number 2, the A-frame, my personal favorite. 1. Take a longer rope and wrap it around the first tree. You can tie a trucker's hitch, or you can do a simple overhand knot and do a trucker's hitch on the other side. Check to make sure your rope is nice and tight. Then take your tarp and you can drag it over the top of the rope. Once you have your tarp laid out nice and straight, you can begin tying ropes to the corners of your tarp so that you can peg it down. You can then peg down the back 2 corners. If they don't reach the ground, you can always tie ropes to these corners as well. For the other 2 sides, I like to make a bight in the rope just like with the trucker's hitch. You can then put the peg through this and peg the tarp into the ground. And there you have it, the A-frame. One of my favorite shelters, provides the most cover from wind and rain, and it's definitely warmer than the lean-to would be. It's also super easy to set up and a very practical shelter to have. Shelter number 3, the modified A-frame. For this shelter, all you're going to need is 2 sticks of equal heights. You're then going to place these sticks through the loops that you tied on the ropes at the end of your tarp. You'll do this to both sides, and the tarp will be flat out just like this. This shelter is perfect for keeping out of the rain and having a fire to keep nice, warm, and dry. Shelter number 4, the body bag. You're going to start by disassembling the modified A-frame shelter. All you're going to do here is lower down the main rope in the middle there just by sliding it down the trees. Once you have it lowered, you can place the tarp back over top just like you did the A-frame. Now you're going to tuck under the edges of the tarp. This will create a platform for you to lay on. Do this to both sides. You can now crawl on the inside and have a warm, cozy shelter protected from all the elements. Shelter number 5, the plow. You'll begin by tying a rope to the center of your tarp. If you don't have a center hole like I did there, you're just going to tie the 2 center bits together. You're then going to wrap the rope around a tree. I did a simple knot here. I just went around the rope multiple times and then tucked the end of the rope around and under the rope that went around the tree. You're then going to peg down both sides, and this makes the plow shape. This is a perfect shelter to keep out of the storm, and you only need 1 tree to find it, so if you can't find 2 good trees together, the shelter is perfect. Super cozy here and well concealed. And there you have it, the top 5 best emergency survival shelters. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe.